Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're here to turn complex source material into, well, knowledge you can use right away.
That's the plan.
And today, we're really getting into the weeds, doing a deep dive on something quite advanced in English vocabulary. It's all about word form conversion, changing nouns to verbs, verbs to adjectives, that kind of thing.
Exactly. And this is crucial stuff.
Definitely. So if you're learning English, maybe aiming for those higher scores on proficiency tests, this is really for you. Our material today is based on a great exercise from the YouTube channel, Daily Colloquial English. It's their episode 09.
Really good channel.
It really is. So if you haven't checked them out, please do subscribe. Share it with friends, classmates too. Content like this, focused practice, it's just, well, it's how you get better, right?
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
what we're tackling today, it's more than just knowing words. This is the kind of skill that separates, say, an intermediate speaker from someone hitting band 8 or 9 on a test.
Okay, so what is that skill exactly?
It's the ability to see the grammar of a sentence, the structure, and instantly know which form of a word fits. Like, should it be necessity, the noun, or necessary, the adjective? The sentence tells you if you know how to read the signals.
Ah, signals. I like that.
That's our mission today. We've got 20 of these questions, these conversion challenges. We're going to break each one down. Think of them like traffic signals in the sentence. Little words, prepositions, articles. They tell you whether you need a verb, a noun, an adjective.
Like red lights and green lights for grammar.
Precisely. We're decoding the secret language that unlocks high-level English.
Okay, let's do it. Let's unpack this. Where do we start? Signal number 1.
Let's look at verbs first. When does the sentence demand an action?
All right. Question 1. The company aims to its global presence over the next decade. And the root word is expand.
Okay, here's probably the clearest signal you'll get for needing a verb. That little word to. When to is used like this, aims to, plans to, needs to, it's setting up the infinitive form of a verb.
The base form, right?
The base form. The action they want to do. So it has to be expand.
Simple enough. So using expansion, the noun would just sound wrong.
Completely wrong in this structure. You can't aim to expansion. You aim to do something. The verb tells the action.
Got it. Okay, clear signal. Now, question 2 looks a bit trickier. Her argument was clear and logically, actually. The root is structure.
Right, this one's interesting. The word we need here is actually a past participle.
Like with ed.
Exactly. But its job in the sentence is to be an adjective. It's describing the argument. Look at the verb was. It's a linking verb. We're describing the state or quality of the argument. It wasn't doing the structuring. It was.
Structured.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Structured. And see the word logically. That's an adverb.
Uh-huh.
It's modifying our adjective. Structured. Tells us how it was structured. Logically structured.
So we're describing the argument's finished state, not an action.
That's it. If you try the noun structure, logically structure, it just falls apart.
Makes sense. Okay, let's switch gears. How about when we definitely need a noun? Question 3. The government announced a major in healthcare funding. Root word, invest.
Ah, another super clear signal here. The word major.
An adjective.
Yep. And what do adjectives do? They describe nouns. Major is telling us about the thing the government announced. So we absolutely need the noun form here. It has to be investment.
Right. A major invest just sounds obviously wrong. The adjective forces the noun.
It's like a big signpost. Noun coming up.
Okay. Next, question 4. This feels a bit like Q2 again, maybe. His constant criticism has severely hurt confidence. Root is damage.
Similar, yes, but notice the has. Has severely. That tells you it's a perfect tense.
Okay.
We still need the past participle damaged, but here it's acting as the main verb part of that perfect tense construction. Has damaged. The adverb severely tells us how it was damaged.
So why not just has severely damaged? Why the ed?
Basic conjugation rules.
Yep.
After has, have, or had, the main verb takes the past participle form. Always. So this tests word form and basic grammar. Sneaky.
Very sneaky. Okay, question 5 takes us back to describing qualities. The new system proved to be highly to changing conditions. Root, adapt.
Right. See, the structure proved to be, and then the adverb highly. Highly needs something to modify. Often it modifies an adjective that describes the subject, in this case, the new system. We need an adjective to describe the quality of the system. How was it? It was highly
Adaptable.
adaptable. Exactly.
Yeah.
That highly blank structure is very common, and it almost always points to an adjective.
Good pattern to spot. Okay, question 6 about teamwork. Their success was largely due to the team's strong sense of root, cooperate.
Let's talk about another huge signal. Prepositions like of.
Okay.
When you see of, especially after a word like sense, it very often introduces the noun, the concept we're talking about. We're talking about the thing the team had a sense of.
Yeah.
So we need the noun. Cooperation.
Right. Sense of cooperate makes no sense at all. The of locks in the noun.
It really does. It's a reliable guide.
Let's look at question 7. This seems important for structure. The manager handled the issue and professionally. Root. Diplomat.
Ah, yes. Parallelism. This is gold for good writing.
Parallelism.
See the word and. It's connecting two descriptions of how the manager handled the issue. The second description is professionally. What kind of word is that?
An adverb ends in silly.
Right. So because of and, the word before it must also be doing the same job. It must also be an adverb. So we need the adverb form of diplomat, which is diplomatically. Both describe the verb handled.
That's a neat rule. And connects two words. They need to be the same type. Apples and apples.
Exactly. Tests logic, not just vocabulary.
Okay, back to a verb signal, I think. Question 8. The organization's main goal is to poverty in rural areas. Root. Eliminate.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah.
Remember Q1 with aims to? This is the same idea. Is to. That structure demands the base form of the verb, the action, the goal. It has to be eliminate.
Okay, getting the hang of these two signals. Now, let's contrast that with question 9. There has been a noticeable attention in the quality of education. Root. Decline.
Right. Now, decline can be a verb or noun, which is tricky.
Yeah, so how do we know? Here.
Look at the word right before the blank.
Noticeable.
An adjective again?
Correct. And adjectives describe.
Nouns.
Nouns. So even though decline can be a verb, here, because of noticeable, we need the noun form. Decline, we're talking about the thing, the drop, that was noticeable.
Okay, so the context, the adjective, forces it to be the noun, even though the word looks the same.
Precisely. That's a key point for learners.
Moving on. Question 10, describing people. She's a highly speaker who can hold an audience's attention for hours.
Yeah.
Root, persuade.
We saw this structure before, remember, with highly adaptable.
Yeah, Q5.
Same pattern. We have the noun speaker. We have the adverb highly. The word in between needs to be the adjective describing the speaker. So we need the adjective form. Persuasive. A highly persuasive speaker. Right. You couldn't say a highly persuasion speaker. Just sounds wrong.
Exactly. Fails the collocation test, the natural sound test.
Okay, getting scientific now. Question 11. The experiment was conducted with great scientific root. Root. Precise.
Look at the words before the blank. Great and scientific.
Two adjectives.
Stacked right up. And what do they point to?
A noun.
A noun. They're both describing the quality or method used. We need a noun form. Precision. Conducted with great scientific precision.
That phrase with great X seems like another noun signal too.
Often, yes. Good pickup.
All right, question 12, a group decision. The proposal was rejected by the board. Root. Unanimous.
Okay, what's the main action here? What happened?
It was rejected.
Right, rejected is the verb or part of the verb phrase. Was rejected, the blank comes right before it. What job does the word in the blank need to do? It needs to describe how it was rejected.
Ah, describing the verb, so an adverb.
Bingo, an adverb. So we need unanimously rejected.
If it describes the verb, it's an adverb. Got it.
Simple rule, but powerful.
And back to a verb signal. Question 13. The company plans to a new line of eco-friendly products. Root. Introduce.
Yep, you know this one now. Plans to.
Needs the base verb. Introduce.
Guaranteed. Non-negotiable rule. That repetition really helps lock it in.
Definitely. Spot the two, know the verb. Okay, question 14. We saw damage before. His reputation was severely by the scandal. Root damage.
Looks like Q4, but notice the structure. Reputation was severely.
Passive.
Exactly, passive voice. So, was damaged. We need the past participle, damaged again. It's completing that passive verb structure. Severely is the adverb telling us how it was damaged. It describes the resulting state.
So same answer as Q4, damaged, but for slightly different grammatical reasons. One perfect tense, one passive voice.
Correct. Both need that past participle form.
Interesting. Okay, question 15 seems like a contrast with Q10 about the speaker. The speaker's left a lasting impact on the audience.
Root. Eloquent.
Good contrast. Look at the signal right before the blank. The speakers. That apostrophe up.
Possessive. Showing ownership. Right. It means we need the thing that belongs to the speaker, or a quality the speaker possesses. In Q10, we describe the speaker as persuasive, adjective. Here, we're talking about the speaker's quality itself. We need the noun. eloquence.
Ah, so the possessive as signals the noun form of the quality.
Usually, yes.
Yeah.
Or a preposition like of. If you're talking about quality as a thing, you need the noun.
Excellent. Focus on the possessive first. Question 16 feels similar. She completed the task with remarkable root efficient.
You're spotting the patterns now. What's the word before the blank?
Remarkable. An adjective.
Which means
We need a noun.
we need a noun. We're describing the quality she completed the task with. The noun is efficiency, with remarkable efficiency.
Okay, major investment. Noticeable decline. Remarkable efficiency. The adjective signal is strong.
Very reliable.
Question 17. Policy change. The organization needs its policies to stay relevant. Root. Revise.
And we're back to our final, really clear verb signal. Needs to.
Base verb. Revise.
Has to be. Same rule as Q1, Q8, and Q13. Rock solid.
Knowing those four aims, to, is to, plans to, needs to, that's 4 easy points right there if you spot them.
Absolutely. Quick wins.
Okay, question 18, back to adverbs. The professor spoke about the ethical implications of AI. Root, philosophy.
Ask the question. How did the professor speak?
Ah, modifying the verb spoke.
Exactly. So we need the adverb philosophically. For learners, if the blank is right next to the verb, ask if it describes how the action was done. If yes, think acally.
Good tip. Question 19, this looks like pure grammar. The report highlighted the anout of implementing stricter laws, root, necessary.
Okay, this might be the loudest signal of all. The tiny word the.
The definite article.
Yep, and 99 times out of 100, the needs a noun right after it, or maybe an adjective followed by a noun.
Yeah.
Here, there's nothing between the blank and of, so the A demands the noun form of necessary, which is...
Necessity, the necessity of...
Exactly, necessity. Don't underestimate those little words like the and a. They're major traffic cops.
Fantastic shortcut. Okay, last one. Question 20. The new marketing strategy has been successful. Root exception.
What comes after the blank this time?
Successful. That's an adjective.
Right. So the word in the blank needs to describe or modify that adjective. It tells us how successful and what kind of word modifies an adjective.
An adverb.
An adverb. So we need exceptionally successful.
Wow. Okay, so we went through all 20, and mostly we figured them out just by looking at the little words around the blank, the signals.
That is exactly the key to this level of proficiency. It's not just about knowing the word expand means get bigger. Examiners are testing 3 things at once here. 1, can you form the words correctly? Noun, verb, adjective, that's word formation.
Okay.
2, does it sound natural? Is exceptionally successful, a normal English phrase. That's lexical accuracy and collocation.
Right, the natural sound test.
And 3, the most advanced bit. Did you spot the grammatical reason why only one form works there? Did you see the and know you needed a noun? That's context sensitivity.
So knowing these signals is like a shortcut. Instead of worrying about all 4 forms of the word, you spot a major before the blank.
And you immediately know you're looking for the noun. It cuts down the mental effort hugely. You react to the grammar first.
So what this really means is, understanding the sentence structure, the role of these small words, is maybe more important than just memorizing lists of similar words.
I'd argue it is. For fluency and accuracy, the structure is the skeleton. The vocabulary is the flesh, but you need the skeleton first.
That makes a lot of sense.
So if knowing how grammar dictates word form is so crucial for high scores, here's something to think about. What might happen if, for your next study session, you ignored vocabulary completely and just focused on spotting those little traffic signals? Prepositions like of, to, articles like the, conjunctions like and, the words that guide everything else.
Just focus on the signals themselves.
How much faster could you get at predicting the right word form, that kind of focused practice?
Yeah.
Well, that's how you build that band 8 or 9 instinct.
A fascinating thought to leave our listeners with. Focus on the signals. We'll see you next time for another deep dive.